All right, I'm here. Just give me a couple seconds. I want to see if I can't put the link to the webinar in the group. I see some people are rushing to get in. Some people are rushing to get in late. So just bear with me just for a second here. I'm just looking to be able to share the actual webinar itself. So this thing moves down here. That's what happens when you're operating. Okay, there it is. Now I see it. All right, hold on, I'm almost there. What happens when you put too much strain on the actual computer itself, it makes it a little bit difficult to do exactly what you want to do. So, well, that ain't gonna work, is it? Okay, here I go. Where am I at? Bear with me just for a second, folks, please. This is the hardest thing to do. Your computer, if it's not strong enough, it just runs a little bit slow, but I guarantee to be worth your time. I'm just trying to put the link in the group and I'll be able to go ahead and get started. So if you want to take this moment, just get your teammates on. I know the information will be worth your while. Couple more seconds here, almost there. Okay. Well, I guess my next check, I need to go buy a new computer, right? Okay, well, I haven't started taping yet, so that's a good thing. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. All right. Okay. Now I got what I wanted. Okay. So I did it. I got it in there. So that means that hopefully everyone can see me clearly. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to be on my, what do you call this thing, on my phone here. So if you have some questions, what you can do is you can comment below. Oh boy, what? We only got 2 people on? I can't believe that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get started. As we know, it's Sunday. Some people are probably still in church, but I felt that this was something that we needed to talk about because I see too many people who are making this too difficult. A lot of times we go into something and I don't know, maybe we're brand new to the industry or we've been in the industry, but we make more out of the task at hand than needs to be. Okay. And believe me, this is not difficult at all. Right. So the question is, why are you not getting your 3 in the first 24 to 72 hours? I thought that'd be a beautiful way to approach it. Now, what I want to show you first is this is where everybody wants to be. But what I really want you to see is to look at the individuals. These are just individuals like you and me, okay? Except they did one thing. They saw the program, they saw the money or the security that the money offered their family, and they said, you know what? I'm going to work. I want this. And they put on blinders and they went to work to get it, okay? So this is what we all want. This is what we call the prosperous lifestyle, which, by the way, we're all entitled to because we're children of the Father, right? So we're all entitled to that, right? And This I can't give you. This is very important. I can't give you that desire to succeed. I can show you how, but I can't give you the desire to succeed, right? That has to come from you. Every individual watching this, you should have your own dream board posted on your wall, okay, with dates on it as to when you want to accomplish what. So what am I saying? I'm saying that, first of all, in order to get your 3, you got to, number 1, believe that you can, and you've got the evidence because it's right in front of you. Then you've got to take and decide what you're going to do with that money when you get it. Because guess what? When you get money, you can't hold on to it. It's not yours. Money is supposed to be moving all the time. Okay, so that's important. And then the next thing, of course, is here's what I believe the problem is. Now, sometimes we have to give tough love, and trust me, I've been holding off on a couple of days on doing it. I said, you know what? It's time, because people need to look reality in the face and call it what it is. All right. Now, this is just my personal opinion, my beliefs. Please take the information and use it where it fits. Okay. Because every individual is different. So let's go to number 1. Not taking your business serious enough. Okay. Sometimes I see people work in a business like they work their job. And a lot of people work their job by watching the clock. Okay. There's not a lot of people that's dedicated to their job. Now, who does the boss give the pay raise to? The person that he sees is dedicated to the success of his business. That's who he gives it to. Okay, well, guess what? This is your business. So who should be serious about their business? You. Because your business is going to pay you. I mean, come on now. You see the news. You see the jobs going away. You know the economy is getting ready to go through a recession. You can't stop it. So this is a great opportunity to reach out to your relatives, to people you know, friends, neighborhood, church-going, what do you call them? Partners, friends, and say, hey, look, I got something I believe you that could help you out, you know, or do you happen to know anyone, of course, here we go again, that could use an extra $250 to $500 a week in their household? Okay. All right. Follow along with me. So first of all, you got to take your business serious. That's number 1. Now, number 2, I hate to say this, but this is a reality. You know, people just are not listening. You're not listening. You're not listening to what the people who are successful are telling you. Now, you hear them, but you're not listening. You're not listening. Okay? You're making it difficult because we say something to you and then you go do it your way. So that tells me you're not listening. And how do I know? All I gotta do is look at my back office. All I gotta do is pull up my genealogy and see who's moving forward, who's not. And I know who's listening. There's no secret. It's right there in front of all of us. Okay. So you got to start listening. Take your business serious and then listen to what successful people are telling you. All right. Next one. You got to be coachable. You have to be coachable, because what we're teaching you, as you see, is worth 6 and 7 figures a year. Okay, 6 and 7 figures a year. We're giving you a master's degree. Everything that's in that back office, in the file section, in the units, everything that's in our paid group, in the file section. I mean, come on now, Dominic's making $20,000 a month. The only difference between Dominic and yourself is, number 1, she believes. She takes her business serious. And she goes to work every day. Okay, that's the only difference. Now, this is a heavy one right here. Okay, people are not plugging people in. And it's not difficult. We post it in the groups, I don't know how many times, but the question is, what we post in the group, example, the 4 places you're supposed to plug people into, the 2 chats you're supposed to plug people into, do you have it saved on your computer in a file? Right? Okay. When a person comes on board, do you have a welcome letter to send to them with instructions on how they can get it plugged in? Do you do that for your people? You know, I mean, let's take it. You've got 2 chats to plug them into, and you've got 4 groups to plug them into. You have a nightly phone call to plug them into. That's plugging your people in. Remember, all we're doing is duplication. You learned it from the person above you, and you teach it to the people below you. I was told to be successful in business, number 1, you have to be mentoring people. I take it back. You have to have a mentor, which means you're being mentored, right? And then you have to be mentoring the people under you. That's how you become successful. Okay, so not plugging people in, but there's a lot of nots there, isn't it? Okay, not being consistent. Not being consistent. What do I mean by that? Not being consistent in your marketing, not being consistent in showing up to training, not being consistent in checking the chat every day. That's not being consistent. Okay, because there's going to be something in that news feed in the chat that you're going to miss because you forgot to check in 2 or 3 times a day. There's going to be something in our Team 100K group that either Shauna Lisa or myself posted in there that could help you make another $5,000, and you're going to miss it because you didn't check in. So you have to be consistent. Be consistent in your marketing. Most important. Okay? You got to be consistent. We teach you what to do, but then you have to implement it. You have to do it. Right? Whoa, this is a big one here. That's a real big one right here. Operating in fear. That's a big one, okay? Because that is a here thing and a spiritual thing. There are plenty of books, tapes out there that can help you to overcome your operating in fear. And what do I mean by operating in fear? Okay, when you joined the business, when you came on board, did you contact your relatives and friends about your business, or did you go out and look for strangers to start your business? Only you can answer that. I can't answer that. But you know how I know that, number 1, you didn't contact your relatives and friends? I don't see them in your back office. I don't see them under you. Am I making sense? I pray. Okay. I'm checking comments. I see 4 comments here. Hold on a second. I'm checking comments. Okay. Okay. All right. Trying to make some sense to you. So if you have something, you got a question, by the time we get to the end, please drop in comments because I can't see the comments. All right. Being consistent. I'm not going to hang on that because another slide, I'm going to cover that a little deeply. Operating in fear. That's something that you have to work on every day. Here's the thing. If you ask a friend or relative to take a look at your business as to how they feel about it, what's the only thing they can tell you? Yes, which will make a big smile come on your face, or no. That's the only 2 things they can tell you. Or no, meaning no, I'm not interested. Okay, cool. You're not interested. At least you know. So when you see me driving that new Bentley, please don't come to me and ask me how I did it, because I just told you how I'm going to do it. But you chose to wait. I've had people say to me, well, look, come back to me when you're making money. So you know what I did? Okay, when I hit, what do you call the thing I'm at now? When I hit Noble, I went back to them. You know what they did? They come up with another excuse. So numbers, you got to go through the numbers. Okay, where am I at now? Not believing that you can. Not believing that you can. This is another one of those mental things that you have to work on. Okay. Shauna Lisa used to do a program. It was called, oh man, y'all killing me. Come on, y'all, stop it, please. Okay. Shauna Lisa used to do a program that was called Millionaire Morning. Okay. And her main purpose of doing Millionaire Morning was, number 1, was to get you pumped up. Just like your pastor on Sunday when you go to church, what does the pastor do on Sunday when you go to church? Right. He fires you up to go out and live another week, or until Wednesday or Thursday night when you get back to church and he can pump you up some more. That's what the pastor does. Okay, so you got to work on your personal development. You got to work on reading books, tapes, anything to fight any negativity that you have in your body. It's a must. And these are things we can tell you about, but we can't do it. But you can, because remember, you're working on a master's degree in network marketing. You're becoming a professional. Okay. So what's the next one? Whoa. Okay. Let me get a drum roll. This is what everybody's been waiting on. All right. It's a drum roll. Because it's going to be so simple. You're going to say, what? Number one way, quickest way to get your 3 business partners, inviting 25 to 50 people out of your phone. Hello, this right here, your phone, okay? Your contact section to your own business launch Zoom. Listen to what I'm saying. Zoom, or I'll get down to the bottom one down at number 3, PBR, either one. Okay, you got a choice there. This is how within within 24 hours, I have my 3. 3 days after that, within the next 72 hours, I had moved up to, what they call a darn thing, night. Okay, that's how I did it. So within 4 days, I had jumped 2 ranks. I didn't do anything crazy. You got one. Everybody got one in their back pocket. I went to my center of influence. That's all I did. Okay, now I'm telling you, all you've got to do is either set up a Zoom webinar and invite your friends to come out and help you launch your brand new business. Shauna just went over this. And I said, well, wait a minute, that's crazy. Why aren't they doing it? If you've been in the business, let's say a week, and you have not gotten your 3, you need to contact one of us about doing a launch webinar for you or a PBR. And we don't have to be in your town to do a PBR nowadays. We can come right into your house on your TV through your computer. Okay, and actually do a Zoom right there for you. Think about that. Okay, technology, use it. I do. Okay, all right. Now the next one is number 2. And I'm putting them like this for a reason, okay? Direct messaging 25 to 30 people a day. And you notice I said 3 times a day. You know why I put it 3 times a day? Because that's how Misty McNally and Shauna Lisa Robinson, that's how they moved up so quick. They were competing against each other. And they didn't invite me in. They found out about it afterwards, okay? And they jumped rank just like that. So the scripts work. Both scripts work. The rapid recruiting script or Dominique script, either one you want to do. Focus the next 30 days on doing that. Because remember this, once you make 3, you're not done. You got to help the people below you to reach their 3. So you teach them the same thing that was taught to you. And you're going to have spillover, and your spillover has to go somewhere. Okay? So you place your spillover strategically to help you get to the next level. It's a big word, right? Strategically. All right, now this is the one I want to get into. Holding a PBR, private business reception. Okay, and I'm sure that Shauna Lisa will do another training on this because she's been testing it and they're having a lot of success in this one right here. Okay, so I'm gonna blow that one up for you real quick. What is a PBR? Private business reception, a gathering hosted by you at your home. And I got some other things down there. Also can be held in a Starbucks, restaurant, hotel rooms, church, community rooms. Okay, but hosted by you, where quality people will review a quality business presentation. Okay, you notice it kept hitting that word quality, nothing about tire kickers or anything like that. The formula, quality people, quality presentation, business growth. I was in a company, and I'll give you the name of it, back in 2005. This is a personal experience. This is for real. I can call somebody. I can get her on one of our webinars so she can verify it because she got me into the business. Anyway, and I'm still trying to get her in the business. I'm trying to reverse it now. 2005, Her name is Vanda. Vanda called me up, and she's back in the States. I knew her in Germany. She called me up, and she said, Jay, you got to hear this, right? And she sent me a presentation. I looked at the presentation. I said, wow. And then she told me what I got paid. This was prepaid legal back then, a little $35 deal. So she said, all you got to do, I'm sending you a presentation, is get 4 or 5 people, 4 or 5 couples, whatever, together in a room and just put this thing into the machine, push the play button, let them watch it. The thing is about 30 minutes long, 35 minutes long, something like that, the presentation, and then call me and I'll close them out for you. I did that. I did that every night. Yeah, almost every night. I'll say at least 5 nights a week if it wasn't 6. I did it at first by me. I happen to have an office. I did it in my office, right? And then I started doing it in homes myself. In 90 days, my goal was to have 100 personal directs. I had 99. I missed it by 1. Okay, so you're gonna ask me if it works? PBRs are gold. Okay, PBRs are gold. I was so happy to hear those words come out of Shawnalisa Robinson's mouth. I didn't know what to do. Now, let me show you what could happen. Watch this next slide. This is very interesting, okay? I'm mapping the United States. I went and did some Googling. In the United States of America, there are 335 cities with between 100,000 and 1 million people. Now, you don't need to be in a city with that many people. You could be in a city with 25,000 people, with 20,000 people, okay, with 10,000 people. But I'm just saying, there's 335 cities in America spread all across the United States. Now, here's the question you got to ask yourself. How many states do you want your business represented in? I didn't say my business. I didn't say Shawnalisa's business. I said, how many states do you want to have a little flag with your initials in it? How many of those 335 cities do you want to have pinned on the map? And here's why. I know what we know, some people who are not on our team, but in the company know. And do you know how I know that? Because there are some people I saw in our lit trade house group, right? That I know they're awesome marketers, and I did not bring them into the company. And they know about offline marketing. So here's my point. If we're not going after that map as a team, there are some people in our company that are. How do you think that David got to 50,000 in 60 days? He didn't do it online. I remember him being on PBRs talking about, well, I'm in Chicago and next week I'm going to be in LA. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So when we talk about PBRs, they work. I'm going backwards. When we talk about messaging, 30 people a day, 3 times a day, it works. When we talk about you having a launch webinar, here's what should happen. A person should come on board, and within 48 to 72 hours, they should either have a launch webinar or a PBR. Okay? That's how we did it when I was in prepaid legal, which is now called Legal Shield. You had to have that same day that new person came on board, you set a date. And we grew like crazy. But we didn't have this compensation plan. Listen to me. We did not have this compensation plan. And they had crazy stuff like chargebacks and all that kind of stuff. And people still made gobs of money. So you're in a situation now that you really need, go back and watch this video more than once. Okay? Have every teammate that comes on board with you watch this. And I'll make sure I put it on YouTube so I can give you a YouTube copy also. But please do me one favor and forgive me for flipping backwards. Where did I put it at? Okay. Do you see number 1? Number 1? Number 1 is very important because it says not taking your business serious. Okay. Okay, I see. Boy, this is, you know what? With the number of people we have on our team, we only have, no one has any questions? No questions? Anyone have any questions? Well, I'll tell you what, if you're watching this on replay, then if you leave questions, then between myself and Shauna Lisa Robinson, we'll try to answer for you. Okay? That we definitely will do. You know what? I don't know if I can. Hold on just a second. I want to see if there's a way. Can I do it on this? I'm a little new at this. What I'm trying to find out is if I can invite anybody onto this thing. I don't know how to do it. Hang on. Please forgive me. I hadn't planned on this. Do they have an invite spot here? Oh, wait a minute. I see an invite spot. Where's that go? Okay. What I'm going to attempt to do, I'm going to attempt to invite Shauna Lisa on here to see if she has something to say. Copy URL. Hang on, folks. I don't know if this will work, but I'm going to try. Hold on a second. Where's she at? Shauna's right there. My computer's a little old and slow. I pray this made sense to somebody. Okay, what I just sent Shauna Lisa an invitation link, and I'm hoping that she will be able to get on board and I can make her a panelist, and I'm sure she'll have something to say. That's for sure. Okay, so just bear with me. Again, if anybody has any questions about what I just went over, okay, please feel free to talk to me about this. The biggest thing, this is real, folks. Everything you see here is real. These are real people, average everyday people just like you and me. All right. They took their business serious. They saw the money, saw the value in the business, and they went to work. Okay. And they've been able to accomplish great things. So if you want this to be a part of your life, then of course you have to do the same thing that they did. All right. So let me see if Shauna Lisa was able to get on. Okay, I don't see her. Let me just text her just for a second before I get off of here. Okay. See if she can get on or wants to get on. Okay. I'm sorry for the dead air time. I'm a slow typist. Do you wish to get on? I wish to get on. Okay. Anybody have any questions? Wait a minute. I see something that says attendees one. That's me. I'm on. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I can't find you. Let me see if I can find you. Okay, she says she's on. Oh, now I see her. Where's she at? I see a hand up. Oh, there you are right there. Okay. Let's see if I can make you a panelist. Promote to panelist. Okay, can you see your camera now? There she is. Turn your mic on. Just go ahead and turn your mic on. I see your camera. There you are. Okay. I just don't see a picture.
Awesome.
Right.
That's because you enabled my video, but that's okay. You can hear my voice.
I enabled your video. Okay. Let me see if I can fix it. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh. How is everybody doing today? How's Team 100K today? How is everybody? How are you feeling? How are your families? I want to hear it in the comment section, you guys. How are you guys doing? Because we need you to be feeling good. We need you to be at your best and ready to go tomorrow. So how are you guys doing? Are you guys studying? Is my next question that I want to get. Okay. Are you guys studying? Do you have your 2-week training syllabus, right? We have a lot of people coming on the team. I'm super fired up and excited about that. A lot of people loading in, but do you have your training syllabus? Make sure you have that. So after this video, the way that you find it is you go to the units folder and you just scroll down the folder and go where it says Tradera's training manual or 2-week training syllabus. You need both of those. Tradera's training manual or 2-week training syllabus. So first and foremost, get those. Second, for all those new people coming in, make sure my dogs are having a problem, guys. Sorry.
Hit your camera. Hit your camera. Hit your camera right now. Hit your camera. There you go.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. You guys also make sure that you go to the unit folder and you get whatever you need for training, okay? That's second. Also, if you haven't seen this video, just click a replay, okay? Replay, watch this video. Mr. J went over some valuable points, and that's the way you're gonna get your 3 people in 24 to 72 hours, okay? You guys, this is serious. When we're jumping ranks and days, why would you not want to copy what we are doing? We're giving you the secret formula. You just got to use it, okay? And I don't want to forget, if you're new, make sure you scroll down in this room and get your free vacation, right? Welcome to the team. We're excited to have you. And I guess really what I wanted to speak on, Mr. J, is yes, this company is ran off the power of 3. Okay.
Right.
So everybody needs 3. And I was listening to you when you said if you are reaching out to strangers and you have not yet lined your family up or put your family in position, I definitely agree with you when you say that. And here's why. Team, you guys, we have to get ready, right? We might be experiencing a recession here, right? The economy is going to take a huge turn. A lot of people is looking at it the wrong way. I'm not talking about what's going on. I'm talking about people moving from an offline job, brick and mortar business, to a online world and community working from home. So you are in position to become a multimillionaire right now because you were in first. And that's what you have to know, okay? So guys, people are about to move from the offline brick and mortar business to the online world. What are you going to do about it? And who's going to help and serve those people first? Number 1. But before you go out and help and serve those people, make sure your family is in position first, guys. That's first and foremost, right? At least give them the opportunity to know what you are doing. So later on, like Mr. J said, when they see you riding in nice vehicles, they see that your lifestyle has taken a change for greatness. When they ask you why, all you have to say is, man, I tried to invite you on. You weren't ready then, but are you ready now? And we'll move forward. That's it. But get your family in position and get ready for this 90-day 100K run. I'm pumped up about that. So go out and get your all your materials and items that you need today, guys, and let's take this by storm. Mr. J wanted me to speak on PBR, so I will make sure I put our PBR script in the units folder, the one that I'm using. The team here, guys, locally is killing it. I can't imagine where we're gonna be in 30 days. They are jumping ranks daily. Did you hear me? They're jumping ranks daily. So what does that tell our team? That means that you need to start doing a PBR. Let's start with 1 a week. And like Mr. J said, you're not alone. We're all together. Mr. J or I will show up in your living room on your TV screen, and we will knock it out the park for you. Okay, so realize that. But guys, a PBR, it is very, very powerful. Okay, and what PBR stands for is private business reception. I call it PBP, private business party. But whatever you wanna, whatever works for you. But guys, it's basically just a small gathering that you'll get family members, friends, people that's close to you gathered in your home. Or if you're not comfortable with having people in your home, you can also go to a public place like Starbucks, McDonald's. I will recommend either hotel conference rooms if finances is not a problem, or I would recommend cafes, because cafes are cheap, like small coffee shops, okay, to do your PBRs. So guys, make sure you start to set up your PBR. And I gave you basically the PBR script to use. Like I said, I'll put it in the unit folder. But guys, you're just basically excited because you opened a business. You're having a grand opening, and you need everybody that loves you and care for you there to support your grand opening. That's it. It's just like if a restaurant has a grand opening, or if a store has a grand opening, everybody might not buy your products or your services, right? But they will come to your event, and many people will buy just because it's your grand opening and they support who you are and your credibility as a person, your integrity.
Right. So what do you think about my USA map there? What do you think about my PBR map?
I love it. You guys, here's the thing. Like our local team here in Yuma, you guys, we are moving fast, right? So we have a meeting scheduled for Monday. We have a huge PBR coming up, and we also have a huge connection in the Philippines. So we're also going to be doing some traveling here. So I like the fact how you came up with that PBR map, because the idea here, guys, is to recognize the opportunity you have in the palm of your hand, realize that the economy is moving into an online community, and realize that all of these states will join an online business. Okay? But why should they join yours? That's what you got to realize. But honestly, Mr. J, I love the map. Our goal is to turn our entire map yellow. That's the thing. Because when a state highlights yellow, that means it's going to spread like a wildfire. And the reason why I say that, Mr. J, is because we can advertise, market as much as we like, but the best advertisement truly is the word of mouth.
Yes.
So if you get a few people connected in each state, it's over with. Your business will start a snowball effect and run by itself.
Yes. Yes. I really, really appreciate you jumping on. It just bothered me for 2 days. So I got up this morning and I threw together some quick slides, because I just felt in my heart that too many people are missing this opportunity, you know. And when you told me what happened with those PBRs there in Yuma, okay, Arizona, and I'm thinking about, you got Atlanta, you got Miami, you got LA, you got so many cities. And I know how this thing can spread like wildfire, because I was in a company that did it. So I pray everybody will follow you, you and your team in Yuma's example, and we can take this thing and be the #1 team in the whole company. Because I know that's your dream, just like mine. #1.
Yes.
Nobody remembers #2. It's #1. That's what we want to go. Okay. Anything you want to say before I shut this down?
In general, guys, I just bring me some water, Nevaeh. I wanted to give a quick shout out. You guys, I get fired up when I get to talking, so that's just me. Okay, but I wanted to give a quick shout out to our team in general. Okay, great job as a whole team. We just got to remember, like Mr. J said, to stay consistent and make sure we're following our DMO, our daily method of operation, which can also be found in the unit folder. It's important that you're contacting people every day, planting seeds, and then the harvest will come. You have to do it every day. You cannot take a break. That's what you have to understand, okay? Other than that, I want to give a huge shout out to Coach Misty Ray McNally, who is doing a beautiful job building her team, guys. Fast though, fast. So success loves speed, and a huge, really big, huge shout out to one of our top leaders here in Yuma, guys. He is not stopping. I hope he's sleeping. Okay, his name is Billy Page. He's doing an amazing job taking the entire Yuma by storm, moving into the Philippines, guys. And his team is new. They don't know much. They probably don't know anything but to go get their 3, and they're getting their 3 within 1 to 2 hours. So what's your excuse? The only difference between myself that's jumping ranks, Mr. J that's jumping ranks, Coach Misty that's jumping ranks, Billy's only been in a company for 3 days, guys. I'm not even going to tell you where his rank is. I'm just going to have you wait for it because he told me to have you wait for it. Okay. But here's what you got to understand. If we are jumping ranks, why are we jumping ranks? The only difference between people who's jumping ranks and people who's not is one team is coachable and some people are not. We asked everybody to go out and line 3 of your family members up. The people that did that, they are ranking up. The people that didn't, they're not. They're still searching for strangers under the cracks and crevices when our families need to be taken care of first. So that's pretty much what I want to say, guys. Get ready. Get ready because the offline world is over. Your 9-to-5 job, that's about to come to a sudden halt, a sudden end. Okay, yes. I'm telling you what I know, guys. I'm anointed by Christ. Okay, I'm telling you what I know. I have the gift to prophesy. I can see things way before it happens. I spoke on this 3 years ago before it even came about. So I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you in my spirit form what I'm supposed to tell the people. Your jobs are going to come into an end. People are going to go into a panic. No need to panic, guys. The body carries many viruses anyways, okay? Don't go into a panic state. What's going on right now is just that the economy is making its biggest transition ever, and you have to be ready for it. That's it, right? That's it. So get your families in position. You know that the 9-to-5 job is coming to an end. So start them to build their work from home business now. So when that happens, our families won't be in distress, right? Okay. You have the secret key. So get the word out. Other than that, Mr. J, there is nothing really much to say, but get in or get out, period. Get in or get out. And those that are in, stay in. Stop being quitters. Stop surrounding yourself with these negative energies and negative vibes that's telling you that you're not worth it, you don't deserve it, and you're not going to make it. We're done with that. We're moving to a whole nother new world. And our new world order is to move by faith, move by love, and to help as many neighbors as possible gain their 40 acres in their mule. And that's it. So thank you, Mr. J. I appreciate it.
No problem. No problem. Appreciate you taking your time to come on. Hey, I'm counting on Yuma. Counting on you. I can't fly to the States right now, but don't be surprised if I don't knock on your door one day. Very soon. Okay. Awesome. All right, people. Hey, look, again, if anybody has any questions, please leave them in the comments. I'll try to answer them for you. And if not, well, think of this, all right? Since the both of us are on the call, I'm going to have to say it this way because I always tell my team this. If you do everything that we tell you, we'll meet you at Legend. And if you don't, we will be waving to you from Legend, okay? So it's your choice, all right? God bless. Have an awesome Sunday. Bye now. Oh, no. You go first. You go first.
I love you all, and so does Christ.
All right. God loves you, and so do I. Bye.
Bye.